Hello and welcome to today's coloring session where I am going to start coloring a new page in Coloring Book of Shadows Moon Magic by me, Amy Chesery. And then this is the one I finished last time. Came out so good, and it was my first one using alcohol markers in a while. So today I'm going to carry on with this one. And remember, when you're using alcohol markers, to use a single-sided book and put scrap paper underneath, because alcohol markers totally bleed through even heavier paper. And I'm a couple minutes early, so while I have your captive attention, we're going to do an art show. So here are some of my watercolor paintings, and most of them are for sale. I have them as originals and prints. This one's really big and frankly quite amazing. I believe it's on sale. So if you want a really big autumny Halloween painting, just look at these pumpkins. Look at these cats. So whimsical, right? Yeah, so these are listed in my other Etsy, not my Coloring Book of Shadows Etsy, but my Amy Chesery Etsy. And they range, I think the lowest priced ones are about $55 for originals, and they go up to a couple $100. The prints are starting at $20. This is one of my favorites. It's just so magical. Look at that smoke. Look at that swirl. This is another beautiful one. It had a twin sister, but somebody purchased that one. This is one of my favorites too. Prints are available, and those have been selling pretty good. This one's on sale right now. Nobody has snatched her up, but it is just so mystical, and it really glows in real life, like the moon just looks real. This one, I have sold a ton of these in prints. I am very surprised no one has bought the original yet. You would think there would be some practical magic super fan that would have snapped it up. And then, of course, the nighttime version, also available in prints and originals. Okay, so that's my art show. Thank you for watching. And now we'll color. So I've started a new page today, and I have some alcohol markers set up. And this is sort of the color scheme that I'm going with. I was thinking like purple and red, and I added some neutral browns and a little bit of yellow for the flames. And if you haven't joined me before, oh no, I forgot to go live on Instagram. Okay. Well, Instagram missed my art show, but that's okay. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so if you haven't joined me before, welcome. And these are chill coloring sessions where they're instruction free. I do sometimes explain what I'm doing, but that's not as much the point. Of course, you can color along with me if you like, or you can totally do your own thing. The point is really just to relax and have fun and to color without pressure or expectation. And that means me too. So sometimes, like when I'm demoing for instruction, it's a little bit stressful. So these are really just time to chill for you and for me and for us to just enjoy some time and space together to color and enjoy doing art. So if you're using markers, make sure to use a single-sided book and then put scrap paper underneath. It's very important because markers bleed. And I am coloring in Moon Magic by me, Amy Chesery. Okay. So I was kind of thinking, I don't have everything plotted out for this, but that's my color scheme. And I was thinking, I'm kind of thinking purple background. And then I might like fade to, I don't know, I might fade to brown at the edges or dark on the edges. Hold on a sec, sorry for that. Try to get it a little closer. There we go. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Oops. That wasn't the one I wanted, but that's okay. It's a happy little accident. I'll just have to make that work. I wanted this really light one. And I know sort of the trend with alcohol markers is to like not show any streaks, but I don't know about that. For me, I'd rather just let loose. And I'm kind of finding my own style with markers right now. I haven't used them in a very long time, like years. And someone mentioned the other day that I make it look easy because they haven't used markers and I made it look easy. And I gotta tell you, it's been hard to get back into them. Like I've been having fun with it, but I don't know if it has felt easy. I think anytime you do a new medium, it's a little bit difficult. There's a learning curve. So, but it has been fun. It's been fun and exciting, and I'm getting back into the hang of it. Now I suppose I could have gone like along the lines of these, but I didn't do it that way. I'm going in a circle. Hello, Bryce and Mel and Tony. How's it going? Crooked Crows asks, what do I normally use? Well, I've been using colored pencils for a really long time. And I was using Crayola colored pencils just to keep it really basic and accessible for people. And the and I can use them still. I was even thinking to do 2 coloring sessions a week. Like I want to keep going with markers because I'm enjoying it and it's a fun challenge for me. But maybe I will do maybe I can go live twice a week because I really do enjoy this every Thursday. So maybe I can do 2 a week. I can do 1 markers, 1 pencils. We'll see. But yeah, I love using pencils. Something about it, I don't know. I know they're not that trendy right now, but that's also okay. Like it's not so much about that. It's really about what you enjoy. And I would like to feel more confident in my marker use. So I'm gonna keep going with it, as I said. But. Snails and Shrooms says Marker Monday because that's their day off and they love markers. That's a good idea. I was thinking Sunday at earlier time, so maybe Europe could join us. Because I know these are like middle of the night for Europe. But we'll see. Let's see what I can come up with. Laura would like to go back to pencils on Thursday. And Julia, Julia too. You want to go back to pencils on Thursday or you want markers on a different day? Because I really don't care what day we do pencils or markers. Multiple medias for moods, says Julia. Yeah, it's kind of fun to switch it up. Okay. So I'm just getting a really nice purple base here, and it feels good just to scribble. I know I say that a lot in these, but I really mean it. I'll try to add some candlelight here. I know I kind of did that a little bit last minute, but it's okay. Ah, there we are. Sorry about that, you guys. It reconnected. So should be coming back soon for Instagram. Sorry about that. My internet has been a little bit wonky lately. It's kind of annoying. But we're back. What is that? I don't want an overlay. Goodness, what have I done? Oh well. No, I don't think I can see your comments, but I'm sorry about that. This platform is really weird, to be honest. It's called Restream, and it's kind of cool because I can like stream on multiple platforms at the same time, but it's also like way overcomplicated. Like the software does too many things. So I can see your High Sentient Star Child. I can see your Instagram comments, but oops, sorry about that. Something happened. No overlay. Where's my comments? Bring them back. Oh well, sorry about that. I can't see. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, unfortunately, something happened. I can't see your comments anymore. Send them to me psychically, please. All right. So it's a little streaky, not perfect, but that's okay. It's going to come together, and this was sort of what I had in mind here, so just keep going with it. Block in the colors and then add some of the shading and darker stuff in a little bit. Okay. Good enough for purple. No, it's not your internet, Sentient Star Child. It is my internet. Okay. So then I have some neutrals, and I think like kind of this copper colored moon sounded good to me. So I'm going to start with that. Yeah, and I would say big backgrounds are kind of hard to do in alcohol marker. I think it's easier in pencils, to be quite honest. But maybe that's just because I'm more practiced with pencils. I don't know. I have an easier time making it really smooth with pencils. Okay. So my middle color is clay. And then I'm not going to go too crazy with this, but a nice outline. Oh, also, it's been a busy week. You'll get an email tomorrow if you're on my email list, but I started a Discord channel or server to share our coloring. So it's like, my idea for it is like the Facebook coloring coven, but I know a lot of people are not on Facebook anymore, so I wanted to give us a new space. So there is a Discord server for it, and just message me. You'll get it in your email tomorrow, but if you're not on my email list, just message me and I'll send you the link. And then I also started a Reddit subreddit to share our coloring. So I am in trying new things mode. Just because I know the social media landscape is kind of changing, and this is my business and my livelihood and kind of my mission in life to share art and magic. So I need to keep it going and try new things. So the Reddit is public. It's just called Coloring Book of Shadows. So you can find that, or again, just message me. And then I also started a Substack. And that's a lot of new things in 1 week. So they're all like in the baby stages. And I really have no idea what I'm doing for the most part, which is quite fun, to be honest. So we'll see how that turns out. I just, time to try new things, yeah? So, yeah, so join those things. And email or message me if you can't find them. And I'm happy to help you out there. But yeah, join and share your coloring. Of course, you can still share on the Facebook group if you're on Facebook. We still get shares nearly every day, but definitely every week. And that's a private group, so if your auntie's on Facebook or whatever, they won't see. All right. And my goal here is to kind of try to make it look light and streaky, because I want it to be like the candle. I want it to be like light in the middle. I just was adding a little bit of shading. So I want to blend to white. Like that, like that. That's it. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Sentient Star Child. She says it looks good. I appreciate that. It's nice to have it look good, but it's also like really nice to not judge myself on these sessions. So if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, hey, that's okay. I had fun. And then sometimes the ones I don't think look good, like other people like it. So there's that. It really is subjective. I went out. Yay, it's back. I need to officially file a complaint with my internet company, because that is super annoying. It's been doing it all week. So sorry about that. While I was out, I colored things pink. And it's sort of a base color for red. So I apologize for the outages here. kind of a pain in the ass. This is actually quite lovely. I wasn't sure for a minute there. As we do when we are doing art, we go through the awkward stage, and the awkward stage is very awkward. That's why it's called the awkward stage. Some people call it the ugly stage, which is, there's truth to that. Yes, yes. But yeah, sorry for the outages. That's super annoying. I'm back though, for now. It's rare that I lodge a complaint, but I might have to call Mr. Internet, Hawaiian Telecom. It's fiber optic. It's supposed to be fast. It's supposed to be fast as heck. And it is for the most part, unless it goes down, I guess. I was going to leave some white space there, but nah, let's just go all pink. And then alcohol markers are a little tricky too, because they don't dry, like if you left streaks like I did, they don't dry all the way unstreaky, but some of that does go away. So it's kind of good to let it dry before you go in and try to fix anything like that. And I'll work on the background next week again. I think I'm gonna add more depth to it. Like I have darker purples. This is looking cute, but maybe a little too cute for my taste. Need to darken it. Darkness. Need to express my darkness. Which is really not that dark. Maybe just a little bitchy. I don't know. Okay, cool. Getting there. And we'll do a couple more minutes here before I sign off. One thing I want to do before I turn it off today. I'm a little over 20 minutes already, but that's okay. And then just blend the heck out of it. Like, see how there's that edge there? With alcohol markers, you just blend the heck out of it and the edge disappears. It's kind of cool. With the lighter color, this is like my light yellow. Okay. Ta-da! So something I wanted to do, like the pinks, I'm going to try to get to this dark red. I'm just not there yet. So maybe I'll start just for fun. I want to leave some of the lighter pink for highlights, but I want to blend into darkness. Speaking of darkness, it's the new moon. It's going to be a nice night for stargazing. If anyone's into that kind of thing. Cool. So that's more the vibe I was going for, like a dark red. And then same for these guys down here. Probably could have just started with red instead of going with pink, but that's okay. Look at that, I did straight lines. Medium pink and light pink. Get a nice little gradient going on there. And as I've explained before, this book, Moon Magic, is mostly single-sided. The beginning has some small illustrations on the back that are sort of just like wasters. I kind of put them in there just so I could do these double page spreads like that. So you can sort of see it through right now, but once that pink dries, you won't be able to see it anymore. Cool. So here's my start. I'm going to do darker purple or possibly brown in the corners. And I'm going to darken it up again next week so it won't be quite as bright and cheery. And then the bottom part here will be balanced out a little bit because it's heavy. Like it's a little darker and heavier on the bottom. But once I add some dark shading to the top, it should balance that out. So I'll be back Thursday next week to finish it or get a lot farther. But thank you for joining me today. I had a fun time. And post your coloring if you colored along in one of my books. Post it in the group or the Discord or the Reddit thread, which is new. And thanks for joining me. I hope to see you next week. Right on.